If you were told that the main reason you feel bad the day after drinking alcohol is because of dehydration, then listen up because you've been lied to. I'm going to explain in 2 simple points. Point number 1, people always say that alcohol is dehydrating because it's a diuretic. Now it is true, pure alcohol is a diuretic, but it's a weak one, and unless you're drinking straight Everclear, you're never actually drinking pure alcohol. Everclear is 95% pure alcohol and only 5% water. Now beer or seltzers on the other hand are 95% water, but only 5% pure alcohol. And it turns out this 95% of water hydrates you more than this 5% of alcohol dehydrates you, no matter how much you consume. In fact, you can rehydrate after a workout with beer, and if you're stranded in the middle of the desert with no water but only beer, you could survive for months. Studies show that basically anything under about 12 to 13% ABV will rehydrate you more than it will dehydrate you. If you feel dehydrated after drinking a bunch of beer, that's because, like other drugs, alcohol causes a dry mouth. But unless you're sweating like a sinner in church all evening, you're not actually getting dehydrated. Point number 2, the main problem with alcohol consumption is related to the alcohol molecule itself. It's twofold. It's first, exposure to acetaldehyde, which is the toxic byproduct that alcohol converts into in your body and is more toxic than alcohol is itself. This is why some people turn red when they drink, often referred to as alcohol flush reaction, even though it happens to everyone, whether your skin actually turns red or not. And second, it's the receptors in your brain withdrawing from alcohol relative to the amount that you consume. This happens after a single drink. We call this GABA rebound because those are the receptors that alcohol primarily affects. This is why Bloody Marys or hair of the dog are a thing. But the problem with drinking more alcohol to fix your short-term alcohol withdrawal is that at some point you're going to have to stop drinking and pay the piper, and it's going to be worse than before. This is what makes it such a dangerous long-term strategy. If you drink alcohol and have been trying to feel better the next day by excessively hydrating, then I highly recommend trying Cheers. Cheers uses a patented combination of cysteine and dihydroxyrestin to solve these 2 problems. If you take cysteine in the presence of acetaldehyde, the cysteine will actually bind to the acetaldehyde and form a non-toxic compound called MTCA. This effectively neutralizes acetaldehyde in your body. Dihydroxyrestin, on the other hand, actually binds to the same brain receptor that alcohol binds to, the GABA receptor, and by doing so, buffers this GABA rebound. Both are independently good for your liver, and when combined with other ingredients, such as vitamins, this makes Cheers Restore, our after-alcohol aid, an effective way to support your liver and feel better the next morning. To use Cheers Restore, you're just going to take 3 capsules with or after your last alcoholic beverage. We recommend taking it with or after your last drink for 2 reasons. First, the alcohol actually helps it absorb, and 2, it's most effective when it's taken at peak blood alcohol concentration, which is usually around the time of someone's last drink. We were on Shark Tank, we've done $40 million in revenue, we've sold 20 million doses, and we're #1 in our category on Amazon, where we have over 7,500 4- and 5-star reviews. As far as expectations go, 2 drinks is going to feel like 1 drink the next morning when you wake up. At the end of this year, we'll be in 3,000 retail locations across the United States, so soon you'll be able to buy Cheers in a store near you.